It's a meatball salad. So what I'm going to do is make a kind of, I say in the book, make meatballs how you make meatballs. But today I'm going to show you how I make meatballs. We've got some egg, scrambled egg. We've got some ricotta, which I like for the lightness that it brings into a meatball. Some pecorino romano, some breadcrumbs, and a nice mixture of salt, pepper, and this I picked up from Mark, and I love lemon pepper, which adds a little brightness, and some hot pepper flakes too. So we'll mix that all together.
And red pepper and everything. Yay!
Yeah, you gotta have it. Gotta have it. So we mix all of that together to moisten those breadcrumbs up so that we don't overmix when we add the meats. And then, what meats are you going to use? Well, I was at the market and they had one of those awesome packets for meatloaf where you get a little veal.
Meatloaf mix.
I love it.
Beef, pork, and veal.
That's exactly right. So I kind of just mix those all around and then get it mixing. Now, Rachel, you've told people for years not to overmix, right? Because you don't want to toughen these guys up. So you're just going to kind of get it together and get everything in there. And then you're going to start forming your meat bowls. And now I want to just show you here that I like a kind of good sized meatball. Whoop.
Nice.
And I'm going to make probably 6 or 7 of those. Now, what you do when you've got your meatballs done is you want to brown them off. You have a couple choices there. You can do it in a pan, set over the medium-high heat on the stove, bunch of olive oil, roll them around. I like that. You can also do them in the oven with a hot oven and on a sheet pan like this and just roll them around. Then what you're going to do is put them into a sauce and let them cook down. Now, this sauce is also a no recipe sauce. Now, it's a marinated salad. This is very important because it's the kind of thing you can make out of supermarket ingredients and get a great result. What I do is I take tomatoes and I kind of macerate them in a little red wine vinegar, oil, a bunch of salt so that they bleed out. That was Mark's term when he was teaching me the recipe. You want them to bleed out. So I do that. I get them going. And then I layer the marinated tomatoes over really cold, torn iceberg lettuce. And what's great here is that you have these tomatoes that have been hanging out with celery, black olives, red onion, and they've just kind of gotten soft and amazing. And then you're putting it on top of this really crisp lettuce. Incredible. What else could we add? What else could we add to make it amazing? A hot meatball. So we'll just start nestling a couple of these in. This, I think, would be good for just you and me, Rach. We could split.
Oh, easily. We could take that down, my friend.
Meal.
No problem.
But wait, there's more. One of the keys to this is a good dressing. Now, I brought out the nice glass stuff for you, but when it comes to a vinaigrette, I like a deli container because I can really shake it around. This is simple, simple, simple. Red wine vinegar, olive oil, salt and pepper, but a lot of red wine vinegar because we want it to have a real tanginess against the richness of those meatballs. So now I just ladle a little bit on here. This is a different kind of dressing of a salad than usual because we're not going to toss it. We're just going to kind of drizzle
where you need it, right? You're drizzling it where you need it. And that brightness, the acidity, the layers of texture and flavor, it's so perfect.
Look at that thing.
Thank you so much for stopping by. The book is available now.